happened the second Debo put his hands on Nia Long. All those men who were scared of Debo, all those men, the neighborhood fucking bully, apparently one man turned into a fucking warrior. Why? Because he put his hands on a lady. It wasn't because Ice Cube was liking on her or because she was cute. Yeah, I'm sure that had something to do with it too. But did you ever see Nia Long throughout the movie out there bad on drugs? Fucking running in people's house, smoking this and that, running up to people asking for this. Can I borrow your car? Can I borrow this? Can I borrow your VCR? Can I do this? No. Okay? So that goes to show you when black women talk this shit about, oh, black men are not protecting our black queens. Like I said, I do agree with that to an extent. You understand? But you have to give respect, and most of all, respect yourself to have people respect you and want to take up for you. When you are a lady, when people see you as a queen, help is going to come from some fucking well. More than likely. You understand? Maybe not all the time. But at the end of the day, as we all know, when a man is in trouble, no one is coming to save your ass. You are on your fucking own. No one has sympathy in this world for a man. But when a woman is in need, sometimes women not even in fucking need. They just get help just because they want attention. Or they'll call for help just because they want attention. You understand? Some of them do it these days for clout on social media. But at the end of the day, no. No. Hell no. No man has a business fighting over a woman. If a woman, when I say fight over a woman, guys, let me tell you something, dude. If a girl likes you or she respects you, and see, once again, watch my video, Why Does Her Body Count Matter? Okay, body count. Just watch that YouTube video that I made. But if a woman loves you, man, she respects you, she wants you to be hers. She wants you to see her as your woman. You understand? You are the apple of her eye. She respects you. A woman will never put you in a situation like that. I don't give a fuck if she have a jealous ex-boyfriend. I don't give a fuck if she just got niggas that's just on her like that, checking for her like that. I don't care if she come from a fucking society that's full of goons and gangbangers. A woman will never put your life in danger. She will never put any type of vibe or sign or feeling that she get that danger is coming. She will fucking grab you by the hand and say, baby, let's go. You understand? Some of you guys, man, y'all know who the fuck y'all are, dogs. Y'all are too ashamed to admit it. Some of you are even married to women who are the complete opposite. Some of you are dating. Some of you are in long-term, stupidly relationships with women who you know are nothing but fucking trouble. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking day you wake up, you hope, man, shit. Hope this bitch don't call me about some nigga done did this or somebody done told her that or this and this and that. And guys, also for the record, not trying to get off subject, not trying to sound like a dick, this is one of the reasons why I do not date women who have children. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you guys, when it's a second man and it's a fucking permanent attachment, like she has kids by this guy, I'm not saying there's gonna always be problems, dog, but at the end of the fucking day, okay, hey, I ain't even gotta explain that. Watch my video, husband versus baby daddy, okay? But at the end of the way, guys, long story short, dude, like I said, fighting over a woman. Too many brothers are in prison. Too many brothers are dead and fucking gone. Too many brothers are injured. I know niggas in a wheelchair. I know niggas who has lost their arm. I know niggas who had their fucking throat slashed and still here by the grace of God for fighting over a woman. Let me tell you something, bro. If a woman is being wrongfully mistreated, such as kidnapped, abused, or anything like that, let me tell you something. God is always on your side when you help. When you help the right kind of person, you help the right kind of... God is always on your side, man. I'm not telling you to do that necessarily. I'm not saying to put your life in danger, but just know if anything fucking happens to you, when you're saving a woman who needs to be saved, not trying to just save a bitch to get attention, not to just go over there and whoop on some niggas who you think you can take to impress her. That's how you get your fucking self rightfully murdered. Or get your ass damn near beat to death. Too many niggas doing that now. Y'all call yourself going up check a nigga because some nigga told this bitch something that she needed to hear, that she had deserved to hear. And you call yourself checking this man, or putting this man in his fucking place, and this man looking at you like, niggas, you stupid. And he come back later and blow your fucking brains out. Or come back later with some niggas with him and stomp your ass to the ground. Okay? So don't do none of that. Don't do none of that dumbass clout chasing shit. That's how you get your ass murdered. You know what I'm saying? But yes, as a man, you see a woman in fucking need. You don't have to know her. She doesn't have to be your friend. Who knows? The woman that you're saving, she may be your wife someday. I'm not saying that's always the case. I mean, yeah, when I was a kid and I saw Friday, you know what I'm saying? I thought that. I'm like, okay, if any nigga at school fuck with the prettiest girl, all I got to do is just whoop his ass or fight him in some way and she'll be mine. I think I might have tried that shit maybe 3 times in life and it never fucking worked. They went back to the same guy who was bullying them. That's who they was fucking. That's who dick they was sucking. You understand? So at the end of the day, guys, but it's like I say, man, y'all know me. I'm a comedian. That's not always the case. But y'all get where I'm going at with it. Okay? Now, guys, let me tell you something. What I'm about to say right now, okay? I need y'all to fucking hear me out on this. Okay? This is real shit. This is a true story. All right? When I first came to California, wherever this guy is at, I didn't get his fucking name, but through spirituality, man, this really happened. Whoever this guy is, God bless his brother. I hope he's still on his feet. I hope he's doing well in life. Okay, but when I was homeless in California, okay, I was in a tent, all right, and they had a Jamaican, old Jamaican man. I think he was probably in the 60s, but his tent was next to mine. But my tent was in the middle of his and this other so-called meth head junkie couple, right? So one day I'm in the tent sleep and I hear a bunch of fucking commotion, right? So the couple that was in the tent, I mean, they both meth addicts. The guy caught his woman in there sucking some dude dick, okay? So they in there, they outside the tent, they about to fight and all this shit. Now I don't know if you guys know the crackhead world too well, or the drug world too well. Crackheads, for the most part, my mom always told me, because she's a nurse and she's dealt with so many fucking, patients and shit like that. But she said crackheads, most drug addicts are not really violent like that. And that's, for the most part, living out here in California, because that's the only place I've really been around and seen them motherfuckers like that, it really is true. But the guys, they arguing, screaming, come on, motherfucker, come on, I'll kick your fucking ass. Of course, it was white, saying, and shit like that. But thank God nothing happened, nothing transpired. But when it was all done and shit, I never will forget the Jamaican man. This was his first time talking to me, okay? Every other, he stayed to himself. He was one of them old people who would see you, nod his head, and just go about his business. You understand? But the old man was in the tent. He was talking to me. I'm standing outside the tent, just looking at them do their thing. And he said, young man, I want to ask you a question. I said, what's up, bro? He said, do you have a lady? You have a girlfriend? I said, no, I don't, not at the moment. He said, let me tell you something, man. If you ever get a girl, or you ever like a girl, anything like that, never fight over a woman. Now, I'm not saying I'm using his exact words, but this is what he told me, and I want y'all to listen to this. This is real shit. He said, never fight over a woman, unless she's your family or she's your wife, not even your girlfriend. You understand? But never fight for a woman. He said, if you fight, swear to God. Listen to me. This man was preaching. Man said, if you ever fight for anything, if I've ever fought for anything in my life, that's what fighting for. I'll fight for drugs and I'll fight for food. I'm looking at him all buffed out like, that shit's motherfucking stupid. He said, I tell you, I fight for drugs and I fight for food. He said, do you want to know why? I said, why? He said, because those are the only two things in the world that's going to give you a guaranteed pleasure. The minute you have it, the minute you purchase it, the minute someone give it to you. You understand? I'll fight for the last fucking crack rock. I'll fight for that last piece of weed. Because guess what? After I smoke that rock, after I smoke that meth, after I smoke that weed, no one else can smoke it. It's in my system. No one else can get to it. I enjoyed it. I'll fight for the last piece of chicken. I'll fight for the last slice of pizza. Because you know what? The minute I eat that chicken and that pizza and I shit it out, it's in my anatomy system and I shit it out, no one else wants it. No one else can enjoy it. He said, but when you fight for a woman and a man kills you and a man beats you to death, if a man beats you to death, that woman is not going to want you anymore. If a man kills you, you are not here for any woman to enjoy you or for you to enjoy any woman. So if you fight for something in life, fight for something that's guaranteed pleasure. The minute you get it, I will fight for drugs and food, but I'll never fight over a woman. Because when I'm dead and gone, that bitch will move on to somebody else. Shout out to that nigga. That is probably some of the most influential advice I have ever gotten from anybody in Los Angeles, young or old, and I am dead ass serious. So other than that, I'ma just end it with that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Rizzo the Hero, man. Good night all the way from California, Los Angeles, baby. Like I say, fight for a woman that's worth fighting for, but never fight over a woman. Rizzo the Hero, later. Peace.